Welcome, everyone. At this time, we are going to have the changing of the guards, presentation of the colors, followed by the alma mater and the national anthem. When we play the alma mater and national anthem, we are asking everyone to stand.
Let's give our band and our NJROTC another round of applause for an excellent job. I saw some of you Harrisburg alum out there singing that alma mater. Doesn't that do your heart well? I love it. Yes, I was singing along with you. Good evening. I'm Dr. Saida Champong. I have the pleasure of serving as the principal of the Harrisburg High School SciTech campus. And along with Ms. Love, we are going to get right to our evening. Are you ready, Ms. Love?
I'm ready.
Exciting. This is my favorite night. Lots of money.
Yes.
Okay. Get excited. Now, you all know, that's why you wore the green?
That's why we're green.
Money, that's right. Now, we all know if we were at a football game or a baseball game or a softball game or something of that nature, we will be bringing the noise. These are our students have achieved scholastic achievement. This is outstanding. We should be applauding, excited, celebrating. They've worked extremely hard, and so today they get to pay their rewards. All right, so we're going to start. So we're a little different this year. So when we call your names, we're going to ask you to go up those stairs right there, and you're going to pick up your certificates from the table, okay? And all your other goods from Ms. Snell and Dr. Rossi, who are ready to go. So let's start. This year, for the students who are going to graduate with honors, 3.3 GPA and above, this is called the Superintendent's Award for Academic Excellence. For the first time in a very long time, we have co-valedictorians. Can you believe that? It's awesome. So it brings us great pleasure to introduce to you all today our co-valedictorians, Miss Anaya Godwin and Miss Amira Ellison.
And the next recipient of our honors awards will be Sabina Dayal, Destiny Mangus Velez, we'll say Tony Cooper, Jessica Mock, Diana Keogh, Jakesha Naismith, Baxter Beerbaum, Amaya Woodyard, Sierra Daly, Jatay Fayez, Hai Pham, Casimir Reed, Alyssa Cumberbatch, Roger Gardner, Jasmine Mathis, Ismaria Miranda, Destiny Porter, Zakai Bostic, and Lindsay Lee. Okay.
Brianni Goss, Bay Lee, Gerardo Ramirez Aguilar, Brianna Williams Brooks, Jordan O'Royd, Michael Cruz, India Slaughter, Roger Gardner, Amaya Blakely, James Silver, Damaris Chacon, Talia Warden, Troy Maple, Kirmi Espino, Corinne Harris Jackson, Corinne Queerly Gibson, Kathy Lee, Quo Nguyen, Randall Decker, Tung Bo. Oh, we have a whole nother set here. This is awesome.
Alexis Bate. It's misspelled. It's Alexis Battle. Amina Brown or Mina Brown. Charlotte Baby. Raisa Kilim Balimbe. Raquel Hill. Lucero Figueroa Perez. Kyer Sumter. Jamani Powell. Okay. I believe, did I call Jamani Powell? Okay. Mayasoti Cardenas. Joseph Gonzalez. James Morrison.
Jesus Rodriguez, Naralise Rosalie, Alisa Scott, Hamaya Reeves Luckett, Zaria Lee, Brianna Looney, Antonia Marti, Yamir Wilkerson, Stacia Cott Mercado, and last but certainly not least, Mr. Justin Myers. The students all received medals for their accomplishments as well as their certificates signed by the superintendent of schools. It's really hard if you don't remember from high school to maintain a cumulative GPA. That's all 4 years combined. Honor. So very, very great job. That's right. Excellent job. Congratulations, baby. All right, one last round of applause for our students graduating with honors. Fantastic job. All right, we're gonna jump right into the money. You ready? I'm ready. I get excited, Miss Love. Okay. It is my pleasure to please introduce to the podium for the Dr. George Love Scholarship presented by Mr. Ricardo Rick Hicks, Esquire. Well, we hope there's money.
It's a reasonable hope. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rick Hicks, and I'm a Harrisburg lawyer and a member of the Sigma Pi Phi fraternity. And I am absolutely thrilled to be able to present the Dr. George H. Love Scholarship Award this evening. But I want to tell you a little bit about who Sigma Pi Phi is, and I want to tell you a little bit more about who Dr. George Love is before I, quote, show you the money. It's worth knowing, though. Sigma Pi Phi is actually the oldest African-American Greek organization in the United States. And it was started in 1904 by a small group of black men in the city of Philadelphia, started for the purpose of coming together to support education and initiatives of these men. So these words, Sigma Pi Phi, are Greek, and those Greek letters actually mean congeniality, tolerance, and perseverance. But this is not a fraternity that people join in college. It is a fraternity of men who have graduated from college, who have a job somewhere, and have actually begun their professional life. And in this city, the Sigma Pi Phi fraternity has a chapter called Beta Pi. And in this Beta Pi chapter, we have doctors, lawyers, military officers, accountants, bankers, engineers, all people who have actually begun their lives. And Dr. George H. Love is the man who started the Harrisburg chapter of Sigma Pi Phi. How many of you know who he is? Amen. Well, Dr. Love is the only person I have ever met who got a Bachelor of Arts degree from high school. Central High School in Philadelphia was one of the first high schools in the country to be able to award Bachelor of Arts degrees. And in 1942, Dr. Love graduated from high school and college at the same time. But he did a lot more than that. He then went on to the University of Pennsylvania, and he earned an undergraduate degree in microbiology, a master's degree in science education, and a doctorate degree in education. And he was the first African American person to teach in the Philadelphia school system. But one of the reasons why this scholarship is being presented here is because Dr. Love also taught biology and chemistry right here at John Harris High School. And Dr. Love also served as the Harrisburg School District Director of Personnel and the Director of the Division of Special Projects in the Harrisburg School District. So it is my honor and my pleasure to award this Dr. George H. Love Achievement Award, a $500 check with no strings attached, to Mr. Roger Gardner.
Wow, that deserves another round of applause. Wow. All right, congratulations, Roger. Well, we will now have our next presentation, the AKA Memorial Scholarship, presented by Sora Carolyn Isom.
Good afternoon. I bring you greetings from the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, first founded in Washington, D.C. We're proud to be 110 years old. We're proud to be the first Black sorority. I am proud to stand and represent the graduate chapter in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, over 65 years old, the Epsilon Sigma Omega chapter. On April 21st, we awarded 3 students at our luncheon. We awarded them scholarships, and they are, and this is where the money is. We have Raquel A. Hill. Will you please come forward? She's receiving $1,000. We have Destiny Mangus Velez. She is receiving $1,000. And we have our HBCU, Historical Black College, And we are proud to present Antonio L. Cooper. She is receiving $1,500. Thank you very much.
All right. Those of you who have attended these events with me before, you know I'm all about showing me the money. That's right, because we want our students to be successful in college and beyond, and we know that the financial hardship. So to all of our presenters, if I don't get a chance to tell you before I leave, we just thank you sincerely for doing what you do and providing our scholarships for our young people. You don't know how much of a difference you are making in their lives. So we appreciate you and for the hard work you have to do to actually earn the money to present those scholarships. We understand. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Great job. Our next award is the Kim Pemberton Harbison Scholarship. Presenter is Ms. Dolores Cobb-Jones and Cecilia Walker. Oh, it's a group. Oh, yes, this is awesome. Hey, Ms. Cobb. How you doing?
Good evening, everyone. The Ladies of KTG, Keeping Active Through Giving, is a group of women who met in junior high school, and we've been friends for over 40 years. We all graduated from this school. Our mission is to give back to the community through our time, talent, and resources with a vision of enhancing the lives of people in the urban community through volunteerism, mentoring, and providing scholarships. The Kim Pemberton Harbison Scholarship was established over 10 years ago in memory of our friend, Kim, a 1972 graduate of John Harris High School that succumbed to breast cancer in 1998. We chose to select a deserving senior from our alma mater to support their journey to college. Tonight, we have Kim's brother, Mike Pemberton, here, who is going to actually present the scholarship to our two recipients. Each one of them will receive $500. The first recipient is Atoni Lynn Cooper. And the second recipient is Naila Burston.
Congratulations, keep up the good work. Please give them a round of applause. Kim was my older sister, and I just want to thank these ladies of her friends, and they watched me grow into a man. And I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. I love y'all keeping my sister's name alive, and I appreciate you. And I want to give you $100 to your next startup of the scholarship. I'm getting a little choked up in here. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, did I mention I went to Harrisburg High too?
Our next scholarship will be from the Craft Scholarship Program. And the presenter is going to be Mr. Titus Gilmore. There you go. All right.
Good evening, everyone. Me too. I'm also a graduate 07. Cougars in the house. All right. For those of you who don't know me, I am the operations manager for Craft Bus, the school bus company that brings the kids to and from school every day. One of the contractors for Harrisburg. We are giving out the Craft Family Educational Scholarship Award, and Craft School Bus has been transporting school students since 1942. This is the 26th consecutive year the Craft family has sponsored a scholarship award to a senior at each high school we serve, totaling over $30,000 annually. The students receiving the Craft Award tonight has demonstrated academic excellence, good citizenship, as well as commitment and respect of others, which are our core values of the Craft organization. Congratulations to this year's recipients of the Craft Family Educational Scholarship, to Miss Jessica Mock, and please forgive me if I say this name wrong, but for Miss Yulitza Camano. Each receiving $750. Congratulations. Thank you. That's Yulitza. No problem. Congratulations.
Mr. Gilmore forgot to mention that I was his favorite teacher ever, and then Mr. Lawson, you're second. Okay. I always told him I couldn't wait till the day when I could stand up here and embarrass our students like you all teachers embarrassed us. Okay, yes. All right. No, he's a fine young man, and we thank you. Our next presenter is Dr. Kevin Dolphin. He's presenting the Julian Mallory Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Kevin Dolphin. I'm the founder of Breaking the Chains Community Outreach Program. And I'm here to, well, first let me say this. I'm honored to be here to be able to award this scholarship. Before I do, I want to tell you a little bit about Julian Mallory. Julian Mallory was my main mentee. My name is Dr. Kevin Dolphin. I'm a mentor. I go around to different public schools. I go to juvenile facilities. I go to different places, and I mentor youth. So I met Julian a few years ago when I was mentoring at the YMCA. And ever since that day, him and I became like best friends. I used to take him everywhere with me. He used to go to York, Philadelphia. He would go a lot of places with me and speak to other youth. You know, he was still a young man, still trying to find himself, but for those that know him, they know that he had a good heart. And Julian was taken away from us last year. And it really hurt me. So, always thinking about, me and him used to have a lot of conversations together. And one of the things we used to talk about is education. Because your education is your foundation. You can only go as far as your knowledge takes you. And so Julian would go around to different schools. We do after school programs, Cam Curtin, Melrose, Downey, different schools. And he would come with me and he would help mentor younger youth. So as he passed, I said, wow, I have to do something to carry his name on. And as long as I'm alive, and as long as Breaking the Chains exists, there will always be a Julian Mallory Scholarship. Always. Now, getting to my next part, I'm not going to stay. I can preach, but I'm not going to do that. First, I want to say that it was hard for me to pick out of the students that applied for the scholarship. And I wish that and one day I will, I wish that I had enough money to give it to all of you guys. But at this time, I don't. Harrisburg High has some of the brightest students that I've ever met. And I go around to a lot of different states, cities, and I'm telling you, I'm big on education, I'm big on social skills, I'm big on a lot of things, and I'll tell you that these students are great. So, past that, now I want to say this. Congratulations on a job well done. You are a recipient of the 2017-2018 Julian Mallory Scholarship. Through your hard work and determination, you have proven to be a student that Breaking the Chains, Inc. wants to recognize and encourage to continue your educational efforts. We are pleased to recognize your excellence in service with a $2,500 academic scholarship to assist you in reaching your goals. This scholarship will be sent directly to the college listed on your application, indicating that it can be used for your tuition, your fees, or books, and should be treated as a scholarship of additional funds to you, not simply to replace other college funds given in your financial packet. So right now, I want to, I want to congratulate Miss Antonia Marte. It was very hard. It was, I mean, you don't know how hard it was for me. And like I said, I wish I could have given it to all of them. But I also want to say this, Miss Marte, we have an official Julian Mallory's Scholarship Award, which will be on May 19th, which is called the Excellence Awards. So in here, there is something inviting you to come, you and your family, and we would love to have you. Thank you. Thank you again.
You know I'm over here with my phone out now. I'm not talking on it, I'm adding the money up. I'm counting the money, okay? So thank you, Dr. Dolphin. Our next scholarship will be presented by the Kiwanis Club, Joe Sobel and Ruth Schiffler.
Thank you so much. I'm Joe Sobel, and I'm here on behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and the Harrisburg Kiwanis Youth Foundation. The first thing I want to do is thank Dr. Dolphin for expressing so many things that apply to our scholarships and the criteria that we use in deciding who the winners are. And I will reinforce what he said about how difficult these choices are. In fact, that's the only bad part about the process, the only difficult part. The pleasurable part, the enjoyment, has come over the many years that I've been doing these interviews with getting to know as much as we can during the brief time allotted, the talented, brilliant, and socially poised students that we have met in the Harrisburg School District over the years. I keep coming back every year looking forward to it because, speaking for myself, I want more of it. So I thank you all for that experience. We're also very proud to sponsor a Key Club, which is part of Key Club International, a very large organization comprising millions of students around the world, right here in the Harrisburg School District. Now, I'm not going to mention names because my colleague Ruth will be doing that shortly, but if you happen to recognize who you are when I give a description, that's okay too. We seek to give scholarships to students who not only have demonstrated academic achievement, but also a giving spirit to the school, to the community, to the future, because that's who we think you are. I have learned a great deal from coming to understand some of the difficulties, the adversities that so many students have had to overcome to achieve what they have achieved. And that has, in its way, helped to make me not only a better informed person, but a better person. I've been inspired by your struggles and your triumphs. So I'm just going to give a couple of clues. I mentioned the Key Club. We are giving 2 scholarships to attendees at the SciTech campus, and both are Key Club members, I am proud to say. And this is the first year that we have had the occasion to give scholarships to people meeting these descriptions. One who has given so much of her time and effort to helping an immigrant community settle into a new life in a new place. And another who loves to hug puppies. And Ruth, please tell everyone who the winners are.
Just a little bit more on Kiwanis, though. Kiwanis International believes that when you give a child the chance to learn, experience, dream, grow, succeed, and thrive, great things happen. And the Kiwanis Club of Harrisburg is actually a century old. We turned at 100 in February of this year. So we have been serving the youth in this community for a century now. And one of our past members of the club, C. Frank Class, created the Edith Langford Class Scholarship in memory of his late beloved wife, Edith Langford Class. The scholarship is awarded on the basis of scholastic ability, leadership, and character. And we have the honor tonight of representing the club and awarding these scholarships to 3 individuals, as Joe had mentioned, each one worth $2,450. So it is with my pleasure to announce from Harrisburg High, Gerardo Ramirez Igualar. And from SciTech, Destiny Mangas Velez and Sabina Dalla. I have the checks.
You'll have the money in a moment. Meanwhile, congratulations. Now Ruth will show you the money. Oh, sure. Why don't you come on and everybody move in? Yep. Just like you know and love one another. There we go.
Fantastic, thank you, Kiwanis. Our next presenter is Mr. Zandier. And Mrs. Zandier? Just Mr. Zandier, all right. And is the Peacemaker Scholarship.
Congratulations and hello, class of 2018. We cherish this moment for your accomplishments and want to wish you very, very best when you leave this campus and come back. It was not long ago that I was here when both my children, my daughter and son, went through this high school, and now they're doing what they have to do. So it's great to be here again. I'm here with honor to present to you the scholarship for the Peacemakers. This scholarship was established in 1997, and that was to recognize and award students who set examples as peacemakers, both on the campus and in the community. At that time, we were only raised money to give $500 to 2 students. And then the fame spread around and more contribution came in. Then we were able to give $1,000 to 2 students. And then the last 4 years, we were able to give $1,000 to 3 students. And then this year, we have such a great candidates that always is so painful to narrow it down to that number of money that we have. But the story of the candidates spread around, and that moved people to contribute enough that we are able to recognize and give scholarships to 5 students, $1,000 each. Isn't that great? Yeah. Because not only being good in academic and other skills, having good skills in peacemaking is very, very important too. So we want to recognize you all. So it's my great honor to recognize these wonderful young people. And as our colleague said, it was so painful to even narrow it down to 5. Shataiza Anderson. There she is. Congratulations. And stay, okay? Next is Cambry Spinell. And next one is Anya Goodwin, or Godwin. And Godspeed. Is she here? Oh, here she is. I thought I saw you before. And next one is Alice Madaboragua. Congratulations. And next one is Angelique Madahusa. As you see them, you know that how difficult it was to narrow it down. And congratulations. And then the name of all those who received this award is also inscribed on these plates, and it is displayed in the office center of the principals. So next time when you go for good reasons to the principal's office, make sure you read this name and maybe you can recognize some of them from the past and the present. And hopefully you will be in the future. You want to take a picture? Can we take a picture? So thank you so much, and I will present this to Dr. Love.
Thank you. Okay. You got it? Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Wow. Let's give that one a round of applause, too. I love free money, free money, free money. All right. The next scholarship is going to be presented by MJS Turnaround Award, and that is going to be presented by Andrew Kern.
Good evening. The Michael Santana Achievement Foundation was established last year in honor of my father-in-law, Michael Santana Jr., who passed away in 2008. Mike Santana was a hardworking entrepreneur who acknowledged and respected the hard work and perseverance of those who wanted to help themselves. This year's Turnaround Achievement Award is given to a student who made a significant improvement to their behavior, academics, attitude, and/or situation. We're proud, very proud, to award this year's Michael Santana Turnaround Achievement Award, as well as a $1,000 scholarship to Nazir James Morrell.
Like that, Turnaround Award, awesome. Okay, here comes a big one. I get excited for this one, Miss Love. Get your calculator ready. All right. Next we have up our Millennium Scholars Program from Pennsylvania State University. We have Miss Elaine Barsness, Reagan Nolan, and Cynthia Daniels who are going to present this evening. I like when you guys come. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, Elaine Barsness cannot join us this evening, so Reagan and I will present this to the student. So just to give you a little information on this, this is the Millennium Scholars Program, and it's designed for high-achieving science, technology, engineering, and math students who become leaders in their chosen fields and are committed to increasing the diversity of professionals in the STEM-related disciplines. Millennium Scholars are students with both the passion and the ability to advance the frontiers of knowledge and change the world. Admissions to this program is very, very competitive. Out of 500 applications, over 500 applications, only 40 students from across the country were admitted to this program this year. The Millennium Scholars Program is much more than a scholarship. Students receive tremendous support from the program academically and professionally, access to research experiences, and guided preparation for admissions to graduate programs. Financially, the program will cover tuition, room and board for all 4 years of the scholar's education at Penn State, valued at over $140,000. The students from the first 2 graduating classes have gone on to PhD and MD PhD programs at top schools across the country, inclusive of the University of Pennsylvania, Yale, Johns Hopkins, and NYU. So it is with great pleasure that we award this to Amira Ellison. Congratulations, Amira.
Wow, congratulations. Wow. 140,000. Golly. All righty. Well, the next presentation will be from the Harrisburg Rotary Foundation and Ali Rosenberg Scholarship, and that'll be presented by Peg Grove.
Hi. Hello. Good to see you. Thank you. Before I say anything about the scholarships, I just want to say that Dr. Love, his scholarship is almost always first on the list. And we have made him an exemplar of peace. There is a peace grove that we just planted 7 trees, and Dr. Love is one of the exemplars of peace. And of course, for all of his contributions both to the humanities as well as to education. So my congratulations to all of those that happen to be related to him, have gotten scholarships from him over the years or whatever. And thank you. If you don't know anything about it, there's a peace promenade going on along the riverfront. And there are 7 memorials that are being refurbished and reclaimed and adopted by community groups so that they never go into disrepair like they have been found in over the last few years. The city, as we all know, does not have the money to do everything that we wish it did, and now the community is taking over some of those responsibilities. So look forward to especially June and July. We have a lot of programs, and they'll be in all of the publications, the Urban Connection, the Berg, Paxton Herald, et cetera, all of the publications that you might look at. So please look for those things. The Rotary Foundation of Harrisburg is also over 100 years old, and we have been doing scholarships for many years, not for all 100 years, but for many. And I've been involved in that program for 15 years, and every year it seems to get harder for us to choose the recipients. Our scholarship is based on academic achievement, academic recognition by their peers, anything that they do in the community, and or if they're taking care of a loved one at home, or tutoring, anything done in the church that is considered community service. Those are taken very highly because we are a service club. Each year we sponsor several things that involve the community, the Harrisburg School District. We have a student of the quarter, and we choose a student from all of both of the high schools that you have here, plus Bishop McDevitt and Steelton High. Also, there's a teacher of the quarter and sometimes administrators of the quarter. We have a pancake breakfast every fall on the same day that you have homecoming. That pancake breakfast, with your help and the students' help, etc., we usually raise anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000. $8,000 of that goes toward the 4 scholarships that we give on an annual basis. And the balance of the money is given to the Harrisburg School District to use for your homeless project, as well as any other projects that you deem are important. In addition to that, we have a 4-way essay contest, or a 4-way speech contest, pardon me. And some of the students from here were able to speak just recently at the Rotary District Convention. I guess that's what they call it. And there's also an MLK essay contest, which is held for ninth graders. We have a YCDT program, which is Youth Community Development program, and a youth exchange program, which we haven't had a student from the Harrisburg School District for a very long time. So I have instituted a scholarship to help with the funds that would be necessary for the family to send a child abroad, as well as their insurance and any other incidental expenses that normally are borne by the family, and that we're trying that out with SciTech this coming year. So I'm going to be working with Stacy Rossi, hopefully, and we'll try and start a student to do that. And there's no cost to the student for the hosting program itself, but they have to get there and pay for their own insurance. So my scholarship, my personal scholarship, will be for that. There's also an environmental health program that the project that comes from the health fair, the science fairs goes toward. So there's a lot of opportunities to earn recognition, scholastic recognition, to learn new programs and new tasks and ways to get along in the community, as well as to even go abroad. Without further ado, there are 2 Rotary scholarships this year, one going to a SciTech student and one going to a Harrisburg High School student. And when you come up, when I call your names, please stay here because you're going to get another scholarship. Anaya Godwin. And Stasha Cott Mercado. Each of you are receiving a $2,000 scholarship from Rotary. Now, I have the distinct pleasure of giving, and this is another one of my students. Kirsten Harris I had a school, a private proprietary school in the 80s, and Kirsten Harris, who has been an announcer for WITF, et cetera, for many years, and helped with publications, and now, what is your position now? And now she's working for Harrisburg School District. You have a prize, believe me. She, when she went to school, I'm going to tell a little quick story. She's going to be very embarrassed. We had a uniform inspection every day, or, and it'd be spot check, depending upon what class I decided to walk into. And Kirsten would always do something that was not supposed to be. I had this box of things that I would ask her to leave in my office after we had a little chat. And there'd be big hoop earrings, and I had red patent leather belts, and kind of very fancy shoes. She was supposed to wear white, all white. Well, that didn't happen every day. So on graduation day, I wrapped all that stuff up and gave it back to her. So let's give Kirsten a round of applause. So you didn't think that would come back to bite you, did you? Okay. It is my pleasure to give the first 4 of the Foundation for Enhancing Community scholarships. They handle our scholarship for Ollie Rosenberg. Ollie Rosenberg never had the opportunity to go to even college at all. He graduated from high school in New York City, and he had to go to work immediately for his father, sanding floors and doing those kinds of things, and then went into building of houses, etc. And eventually, guess what? Ollie's Bargain Outlet was named for Ollie Rosenberg. And he is no longer with us and hasn't been for 22 years. And but he left his mark, and I decided to develop a scholarship program in his honor. This year, I ran into the same thing other folks have told you about. All of the candidates were so great and I didn't have enough money from the investments that the FTEC does for us. So I added more money of my own so that I could give a scholarship to every one of the students who applied. So, so without any further ado, I'm going to call on two other people to come forward. Kirmi Espinal and Brianna Looney. Okay, and I've got Miss Godwin here first. Okay, I want to do these in the right order. You want to do me a giant favor? You hold that for me, okay? Up to my mouth if you can, please. Thank you. Okay, Anaya Godwin will be receiving a scholarship for $3,000. And Stacia Cott Mercado will be receiving a scholarship for $2,000. And Brianna Looney is receiving $2,000. Now I opened it to that, you can close it again. And last but not least, my microphone holder, Kirmi Espinal, will be receiving $1,500. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Squeeze up here. Congratulations to all the recipients, all those who receive any kind of help tonight, and God bless all of you who are going on to college. May you remember your roots. Remember to keep in mind what you do with your life and with another and with the community reflects upon this high school, reflects upon your parents, reflects upon your siblings, your grandparents, and the younger children in your family that will come after you and look to you as examples. Congratulations to each and every graduate of the class of 2018.
Thank you. We really do appreciate our Rotary because they do a lot for us. And thank you, Peg. I can't wait to hear more about our exchange program. That's exciting news for us. All right. So now we are going to have the G. Thomas Bosman Memorial Scholarship from Ms. Faith Elms.
Thank you. Yeah, that'll work well. No, it's fine. Oh, can I have that? That's got my speeches. Thanks. Good evening. I'm pleased to be able to present several scholarships tonight that are administered through the Foundation for Enhancing Communities. TFEC is a community foundation, which means that a majority of the funds do not come from a single donor or family, but instead from a plethora of different donors that represent the citizens of the community. TFEC represents 5 counties in central Pennsylvania, and the scholarships awarded tonight were established by local, generous individuals with a desire to support the educational endeavors of students from Cumberland, Dauphin, Perry, Franklin, Lebanon, and York counties. Whether honoring loved ones or providing for specific communities, each scholarship expresses a deep belief in the impact of education on individual students and the community at large. So I'm actually going to start with the Harry N. and Melva A. Derrickson Scholarship. This is awarded to residents of Cumberland, Dauphin, and Perry counties for a course of study in preparation for medical or dental school nursing, physical therapy, other medical-related fields, or engineering. Students must be enrolled in an undergraduate program at a 2- or 4-year college or university. In addition, applicants must demonstrate academic achievement, service to the community, and must have financial need. This year, 73 students submitted applications, and 10 were selected to receive the Harry N. and Melva A. Derrickson Scholarship. One of those students is Deanna Keogh. The G. Thomas Ballsbaugh Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Dauphin County High School senior planning to attend a 4-year college or university. Applicants must have high academic standing and achievement, exemplify good character, exhibit a variety of interests and activities in both academic and personal life, and have financial need. This year's G. Thomas Ballsbaugh Memorial Scholarship recipient is Sierra Daly. Actually, maybe she should hang out up front. The Bruce Mangione Fund is an endowment of the Foundation for Enhancing Communities. This fund was established through memorial gifts in honor of Bruce Mangione, former president and owner of Harrisburg Steamworks. Bruce was involved in the development of the Hilton Harrisburg Hotel and Towers. He was on the board of the Harristown Development Corporation and committed to the vitality of downtown Harrisburg. Applicants must attend school within Harrisburg Public Schools, be a dependent child of employees of NRG Energy, or a dependent child of a Harrisburg, Hilton, and Towers employee. Students must show community involvement, work ethic, scholastic performance, and financial need. This year, the recipients are graduating from the City of Harrisburg Public Schools, and the recipients are Anaya Godwin and Sierra Daly. Just maybe sit up front, both of you can. The next scholarship, the ACES Foundation Fund, is an endowment fund of the Foundation for Enhancing Communities. This scholarship is awarded to graduating seniors from high schools in Cumberland, Dauphin, and Perry counties with a GPA of 2.5 or higher, planning on attending a school of higher education to pursue a business-related field, specifically with the intent to own their own business or any other entrepreneurial enterprise. This year's ACES Foundation Fund recipients are Naila Burston and Brianna Williams Brooks. Pretty sure Brianna's not here. Okay, this is from Naila. Next scholarship, the Educational Opportunity Fund is an endowment fund of the Foundation for Enhancing Communities. The fund offers scholarships to graduates of Harrisburg High School and Sci-Tech pursuing higher education at a 4-year college or university. Applicants must have a minimum 2.5 GPA, demonstrate involvement in their school and community, and have financial need. Finalists are also given personal interviews, and I have to say that the students we met made choosing a recipient very difficult for the donors. All those who interviewed are extremely goal-oriented individuals who will continue to do great things after they graduate and keep that purpose in mind. All that being said, this year's recipient of the Educational Opportunity Fund Scholarship is Deanna Keogh, who I know is not here. Thank you. All right, 2 more. The Anil and Nima Thakar Family Fund is an endowment fund of the foundation. The scholarship assists students from the city of Harrisburg School District and SciTech for the study of math, science, and engineering. Applicants must demonstrate leadership, service to the community, good character, and financial need. This scholarship is not necessarily intended for the students with the highest GPA, but rather a student with average grades who demonstrate motivation, character, ability, and potential. This year's recipient of the Anil and Nima Thakar Scholarship is Naila Burston. And if you want to stay up here, the last one, the Elaine and Robert Siegel Scholarship Fund is a fund of the Foundation for Enhancing Communities. The scholarship was established to support college-bound students from Harrisburg. Graduating seniors and recent graduates are eligible to apply for the scholarship, so that means all of you can apply next year. I lost track. Anyway, apply next year. And as long as you have a minimum GPA of 2.5, and then you'll have to maintain that while you're in college. This year is the first year that the scholarship is being awarded, and the Elaine and Robert Siegel Scholarship is going to Naila Burston.
All right. Let's give them another round of applause. We need to stay high, keep the energy. Our next scholarship presentation will be from the Oliver LaGrone Scholarship, and it will be presented by Robin Broderick.
Hello. Oh, good. My voice is going due to allergies, but tonight is so important to me, I had to be here anyway. UCH, the church I go to, had a member, Oliver LaGrone, was born around 1900, African-American who ended up living in Harrisburg and going to our church. And he was all about the Harrisburg School District and education. So year after year, we've been giving this scholarship in his honor. And because I don't have much of a voice, I don't want you to think that I'm not enthusiastic about this scholarship. I am thrilled, but I don't want to waste your time or my voice. So I just want to let everybody know this year's scholarship for $7,500. $7,500 is going to Sabina Dahl. Thank you very much. Here you go. Congratulations. Excellent job. Yes. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's fantastic. You guys are getting a little tired. Keep it going. Exciting, right? Miss Love is calculating it up for us, so we're excited. That's right. Fantastic. Oh, I like this one. Oh, Miss Love, you got to present yours. I get to present mine. No? Okay. It's all good. At this time, I'd like to bring up to the podium Miss Soror Deborah Johnson and Lakrina Hickerson, all right, who are going to present the Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Nu Sigma Zeta Chapter, Lisa M. Waller, Striving for Excellence Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Deborah Johnson, and I am the Lisa Wallace Scholarship Chair. And it is our pleasure to be here this evening representing Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Nu Sigma Zeta, Harrisburg Alumni Chapter, to present the Lisa M. Waller Striving for Excellence Scholarship and Book Awards. Ms. Waller was educated in Harrisburg City Schools and continued her education at Penn State and Temple University. At the time of her passing in 2007, Ms. Waller had nearly completed her doctorate in education. Ms. Waller was an advocate for youth through teaching. She was a social studies teacher here in Harrisburg School District and served as an assistant principal at Harrisburg High School, John Harris Campus, and at William Penn. While on her journey in education, Ms. Waller developed a vision for a new school in Harrisburg School District, and she became the founding director and principal of SciTech High School. At SciTech, she continued to exhibit her drive and passion for helping students for excellence in all ways. Ms. Waller loved our sorority, and she loved the students of Harrisburg School District. And so tonight, we are honored to present Lisa M. Waller Striving for Excellence Scholarship and Book Awards to 7 students in a total amount of $4,250. So we're first going to call down our book awards: Sabina Dow, Sierra Daly, Amira Ellison, Destiny Magas, Amaya Blakely, and our scholarship recipients are Hamaya Reeves-Luckett and Anaya Goodwin. Congratulations.
Get a group picture. Thank you.
Everybody come close, huddle together, shirt around. Thank you. All right. We might need to just do this, present the next one together. Our next scholarship will come from Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and it will be presented by Trina Watson.
Nothing but love, all the time. It is an honor and a privilege. I actually seen some other sorors that were actually here. If you are still here, could you please come up to the front? Any? Okay. They might have left out. Okay. Well, anyway, it is an honor to stand before you. While Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the committee was very excited and fortunate to receive many applications, and it was very difficult to be selected, this process. But Delta Sigma Theta, let me just tell you a little bit about it. Like many of the other sororities, Delta Sigma Theta, it's an international, it's a nonprofit community service organization that has been committed to public service since our founding in 1913. The Harrisburg alumni chapter's presence in the Harrisburg community spans over 60 years. Our efforts are guided by our 5 programmatic thrusts, which are economic development, educational development, physical and mental health, political awareness and involvement, and international awareness and involvement. So it is just such an honor that so many students, and as Dr. Kevin Dauphin had stated, we just have so much talent, I think, that a lot of times we are not recognized for, and it is just such an honor and privilege to be at the very school that I came through, that we know all the talent that is here a lot of times is not recognized. It is just certainly an honor and privilege to be recognizing the 2 recipients this evening for a scholarship award, one in the amount of, which is the Minerva Award, and the amount of $1,000 goes to Anaya Goodwin. And our Citizenship Award in the amount of a $100 gift card goes to Maheen Asif. Again, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Watson. Excellent. I believe, do we now turn, no, we have the Orrstown Bank Scholarship presented by Mr. Gary Manley. There. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Manley, and I'm here on behalf of Orrstown Bank. Happy to be here tonight to present the Orrstown Bank Foundation Scholarships Awards, but I'm proud to be here as a member of the graduating class of 1972 of Harrisburg High. Go Cougars! This year, over 180 students from 70 schools in 6 counties in central Pennsylvania and Maryland submitted applications, and a total of 12 scholarships are being awarded, 3 of which are here at Harrisburg High. Factors considered when selecting the recipients included academic achievement, leadership, and service to the school and community. This year's recipients have demonstrated those characteristics, and it's my pleasure to present $1,000 Orrstown Bank Foundation scholarships to Sabina DeHall and Angelique Mahoza. And while they are coming down, from the group of applicants, one student is selected to receive the $1,500 Kenneth R. Shoemaker Leadership Scholarship. This student stands above academically in leadership roles and service to the community and school. Please join me in congratulating Baxter Beerbaum, our 2018 honoree. Here comes Angelique. Yes, she's here. Congratulations. We'll get the certificate. Thank you so much.
All right. Exciting. Woodrow Atkins Scholarship. This is for the student with the high academic achievements who have been accepted into a post-secondary school. Oh, you guys presenting from up there? Oh, we're presenting, Ms. Love. Come on. We didn't know that. That's great. We'll present together. Okay. While Ms. Snell and Dr. Rossi hand out their certificates. Okay. All right. So, again, we'll do this like we did with the GPA if you come on up. Is that okay? All right. So first, Anaya Godwin, Amira Ellison, Sabina DeHow, Desti Mangus Velez, Tony Cooper, Jessica Mott, Diana Keogh, Jaikisha Nesmith, Baxter Beerbaum, Amaya Woodyard,
Ben Lee, Gerardo Ramirez Aguilar, Kirmi Espinal, Coed Gwynn, Alexis Battle, Alicia Scott, Brianna Looney, Atonia Marte, Yamir Wilkerson, and Stacia Cott Mercado. All right.
Right.
Okay. Okay, that was Woodrow.
Congratulations again. Again, that was the Woodrow Aiken Scholarship, and this is for high academic achievement and accepted into a post-secondary school. Ms. Snell, would you like us to continue? Yes, all righty. So the next award is the Carolyn Henry Award and Gavin H. Brown Awards. For those of you who may not remember, Ms. Henry was a phenomenal teacher here in the Harrisburg School District. That's right, clap that up. Beautiful woman, inside and out, and we miss her dearly. For those two awards, we welcome
Miguel Pena and Brianna Looney. Our next award is going to be the James Booser Memorial Scholarship, and that is a school leader with high academics planning to attend a 4-year college, and these students will receive $1,000 each. All right.
All right. First up, Ms. Tony Cooper. Atonia Martez. All right. Alice Mundagahora. And Angelique Mahuza. Wonderful job. Do you have some totals for us, Ms. Love? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. I don't know. Dr. Rossi and Ms. Stell, do you happen to know for our last award with the academic achievement how much each of those awards were? The last long line.
The
Woodrow Aikens. All right, each student received $100. That's awesome. And we're doing this for a reason. Last year, someone actually asked us at the end, did we calculate? So this year, we're going to actually calculate. Why not, right? Okay, we have another award. It's not on the sheet. Oh, okay. All right. Drum roll. Drum roll. And this is just tonight. This does not include all the other scholarships to come.
The total amount in scholarships for tonight came to $223,480. And we're not finished either, so we have more coming up this year. Our goal will hopefully get us to at least 250,000. Next year, we're shooting for $500,000, okay? So that's for next year. So thank you, everyone who helped our students, who are helping our students to take their education to the next level. I'm going to turn it over for closing remarks for, oh, you have more? Oh.
These scholarships came in at the last minute. I had to run home and go get them. These are for the Ephesians Property Management Group that's located in Linglestown, Pennsylvania. They wanted to give scholarships to a student of the Harrisburg School District. And the awardee is Kermie Espial in the amount of $500. And Gerardo Ramirez in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations.
Oh, we're shifting.
Think we may have hit it. We're close.
We're close. 1,500. My calculator is going a little gaga. Okay, there you go.
Yep, 224,980. All right, very good. And again, that's just for tonight. Just for tonight, there's more to come. Congratulations. So in closing, we just want to thank you all for attending this evening. Congratulations. Please join me in a huge round of applause for every young person, their scholarships, everything that they've achieved this evening. The best is yet to come. We thank you, parents, guardians, family, presenters, everyone who supports the Harrisburg School District. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you at graduation and prom. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for coming. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We have to publicly acknowledge Dr. Rossi and Ms. Snell, I'm sorry, for a phenomenal job putting this all together. It's a lot of hard work, so we appreciate you all working so hard on this. Again, thank you.